We are going to go quick fire, and the thing that we've done the past, we're now in terms of the Great Big Beautiful Tomorrow, the thing that we are looking forward to in our Disney future. So I'm going to come to Simon. You first.
Back to Alani. That's what I'm most excited for.
Is that happening this year?
It is indeed, yeah.
Yeah.
Countdown?
Oh gosh, I don't know what the countdown is.
No, I
Don't know. Pass.
It's 5.
Okay.
Was it 5 months? 4.5
No,
months?
oh, I can find the countdown. All
Not
right.
long. Not long.
Wait there. Give me a minute.
There we.
I thought
It's
this was the speed round.
Insert hold music
days.
here.
144 days until you get back to
144 days till we
till
go
you're on your-
to yes.
Amazing.
So yeah, that's how long. I'm pretty sure I didn't read Alani just the once in the notes. Hopefully we'll get to that at some point. Someone else might be looking forward to Alani. I can't think who.
Robin, what have you got down as yours?
Mine is I'm excited to experience San Francisco at Disneyland. I'm really excited to experience that and eat a Baymax bread. That's those are my highlights or my things that I'm most excited for.
Amazing. They sound both fantastic. And I didn't realize San Francisco was like a whole thing, but I had a look and it is. So that'll be very cool. Ben, what are you looking forward to?
Carrying on with that San Francisco, we're going to Disneyland next year.
Cool.
So I'm so excited, and we've spoken to friends over the weekend of like, oh, you should go and do this trip or Adventures by Disney and lots of things. It's like, no, we're going to just fly out to Anaheim, do 6 days and just focus Disneyland, take it at our own pace, do it, and then come home and just then probably book another trip to go back.
Yeah.
Can't
Because you
wait.
will do that.
Yeah.
Peter.
Epcot without walls.
It's wishful thinking.
Please.
Aiming high.
Please, we
It's
need
like
it.
the Medicine Sans Frontier, you know. It's like-
Last time we went, it was just full of walls. And
It does look better.
I'm
It'll be
sure
lovely.
it does, yes.
Mm-hmm. Jill, what are you looking forward to?
Well, Ben, I don't know where you got that idea from, going to Disneyland for a week.
Yeah.
But we're going to Disneyland for a week, and our countdown, it says on here 165 days. It's actually more like 168. We're going in November, and we are also just going straight to Anaheim. We're going to be there for I think 6 or 7 nights, and just really looking forward to seeing the original home of the magic.
But also, we're going to explore a little bit of Anaheim as well. There's a packing district, which is where everything's been converted into food, into restaurants.
Glad you clarified.
Yeah. So they have all sorts of food courts and restaurants and interesting things to see. And we're trying to learn as much as we can.
And outside the front of the building are 2 giant cockerels.
Yes. So the comedy writes itself. Yeah.
Sorry, roosters in America.
Yes. Roosters, yes.
There's so many things I played.
What? So we're still talking about packing. We're talking about big couple.
Yeah, we're talking about big chickens. Yeah.
Yes.
Districts.
So many things.
Oh, Peter.
Can I once again apologise to the person on the M6 who's just crashed their car as a result of listening to this show? I keep having to drop this into the show every now and again, guys. And after 5 years, I would have thought that we have to say that we're not liable for the hilarious laughter and occasional smuttydom that comes from just innocent sort of Disney chat and things like that. But I'm with Simon. I was struggling with the packing bit when you got to the rest of it. I'm done for.
I'm done for. Oh my life. Oh, let's move on quickly before I lose it completely. What are you looking forward to?
I am looking forward to the Disney Fantasy, our cruise that we're going on in September. It's 4 years in the making, scuppered by COVID, so it'll be good to finally get on there.
Yeah, big long cruise sounds great.
Oh, yeah.
Claire,
John.
I'm going to bat it back to you first. What's your?
Okay. I did wonder about going first. So I am looking forward to experiencing a couple of things this year, later in the year, that I haven't done before. So one of them is to fly into Miami Airport for the first time since I decided I hated it.
I can't wait for that.
Yeah, I might have to vlog that just because how much I despise it. But we are actually going to spend a couple of nights at Vero Beach, having had the show about Vero last year, I think it was.
Yeah.
So we are going to go and do Vero for a couple of nights, which is amazing. And yes, I did put Aulani on my list because in the future that is somewhere that we had our trip booked. It didn't happen due to COVID. Boo. It is going to go back on the trip list in the near future, definitely. With a bit of San Francisco, bit of Paso Robles, maybe a bit of Aulani, and perhaps some Anaheim.
Oh, that
That's
sounds, yeah.
a bit of an epic trip.
Great trip, Claire.
It's a trip that we had completely booked and had to cancel it all, and it was painful cancelling it all. So
Yep.
it's definitely still there. The architecture for that trip is still there. So it's going to happen, definitely. And John, I'm glad you're going last.
Right.
And I can't
So
wait.
the countdown after 5 of the most tumultuous years of certainly my family's life, my life, etc. I've gone from packing in a career that was killing me, retrained for a career during COVID, and actually started off as a self-employed driving instructor, then got cancer, and still did all of this throughout. My countdown is 80 days, as it stands as we're recording, right? 80 days, 11 hours, 22 minutes, and 21 minutes and 58 seconds.
Who's counting?
We're going back to Florida, and it's going to be the most emotional and the most amazing thing to go back to a place that we love and go back to a kind of a little bit of a kind of revisit of when everything was perfect and when everything wasn't quite as just different as it is now. And that for me is just such an amazing feeling and a proud feeling. And I think for anyone, if you've not been to your happy place for such a long time, because it is magical, it doesn't matter how much I'm having to pay for this, which is really rankling, but I'll leave that out of it until I'll leave that out of it until I come back. But I must admit, I have saved, was it at least 35% on my car hire this week, so I'm in a slightly better place about that. I've just got, it's just going to be the most incredible feeling, just going back and being able to meet people that we've met online over these 5 years, and that's a bit that really is the most exciting part of this. Claire, I know you and your family are out at the same time. We're going to share this. We're going to bring our boys home, and that's the other bit that's quite bizarre, because you're going out with Morg when this show goes out. And all of this summer, if you haven't listened to mid-month, please go and do so. Morg is going to be in Epcot at
Creations
and Club Cool mopping the sticky floor. As we like to remind you of that.
We'd be inside in air conditioning.
Air conditioning.
Right?
Yeah.
Josh
Conditioning.
isn't. He doesn't give a stuff because he's used to working outside anyway, and he's thinking he's going to come back with the greatest time of his life. But I didn't like to burst that bubble and tell him he's going to be in a kitchen somewhere frying chips and stuff. But hey, we'll get to that.
Yeah,
but do you know something? All of the Disney dreams that I think we've both had and we both shared as parents, we're able to go and be part of their journey, and that for me is going to be the most amazing thing. And just to go and see your own kid in a cast member uniform is going to be a real experience. And then to actually have a little bit of time afterwards to go and experience the cornhole toss competition that will happen thanks to Carrie. We're going to just have a ball. It's just going to be amazing. And if you listen to this show for the very first time, well done to you, because actually you've got to like nigh on 2 hours into it. So if it's your first show,
And the rest.
if it's your first show, well done. That's all I'd say. But put it on your calendar for September, October, November, because actually what we're going to do over the summer will sort of add the fuel into what we talk about in the future. And just before I move on, I would just like to say a massive thank you. Ben, you mentioned, what was that? 11,000 hours of podcast creation that we've actually done. We've got people who've listened to this from the very beginning. And
We have.
what I would like,
And we apologise for those first few shows.
I would like to say to them a massive thank you, because actually they've stuck with us for 5 years. We love the fact that you've actually given us in a way, the I wouldn't say permission, but the actual inspiration to go and do some of the other things that we've done over 5 years. The Wafflers Assemble Live, but also the Wafflers Wednesdays that we are on YouTube every single week about. I actually think that it has meant so much to all of us. But also, if you listen for the first time, go and check out some of the things that we've done before as well, because this has been the most amazing 5 years. It really has, irrespective of everybody's health and everybody's well-being. This has been an absolute joy to have actually, got to 5 years. How did that happen? It's a blink of an eye in some respects.
It was only a few months ago when we did the 100th episode, and we finally got to meet each other all in person, all on the same day, and it was incredible. It would have happened a lot sooner if COVID hadn't happened, but it's been an incredible journey, and I can't wait to see what we do in the future.
Here's to the next 5 years.
Yeah, can also just pick up on one thing as well. That thing at the very beginning of the show, and it is like being part of a family, and that's, as my mum does watch this, so I need to be careful what I say, But actually, I talk to you guys more often than I talk to my mum.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think that's a pertinent place to leave the show. It's gone long. I'm so sorry. This is why I'm not allowed to lead any or be in charge or chair or however you want to put it. This is why I'm not allowed to.
You're just trying to get out of doing it again, Claire. That's all.
MD the proceedings, because I'm dreadful at it, and I just allow people to talk. But we are so fortunate and proud to be able to do this for everyone to listen to. If you listen to it for the first time, do go back and listen to some of our previous shows. You can find everything you need to listen to on our website, which is gbmickeywaffle.com. You can find us on all the socials at gbmickeywaffle, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, Threads, all the things. You can come and join us in our virtual pub, the Waffler's Arms, where you will be treated to a warm welcome but not a free drink. You have to bring your own. It's very brief. If anyone happens to be in Orlando this summer and you want to have a catch up, let us know. Drop us a note. John and I are around. We'll happily have a pint with you in the Rose and Crown at some point.
Anywhere basically, Claire. We're not fussy. It doesn't really matter.
John's up for a drink anywhere. And if you want to come play cornhole toss, then we're up for recruiting to our teams.
Particularly if you're good at cornhole tossing, you can be on. You can be on my team. It's Claire's might.
It's like a qualifier.
Yeah, Claire's mightily
you have to do to get through.
Yeah, it'd be like qualifying.
You have to be a good tosser.
You have to be a good tosser. Yeah. On that happy note, we've broken John for the final time tonight.
Please leave it with a happy ending.
Yeah. Oh, Robin! Brilliant. Thank you for that. Thank you guys for tolerating my ridiculous questions tonight. Thank you for your segment on the Sherman Brothers. Let's all go and sing It's a Great Big Beautiful Tomorrow, because next month there will be yet another show to look forward to. So thank you, everyone. We look forward to catching up with you in the near future. And there is only one thing left to say. See you real soon.
Now my wheels in motion and my windows open with the wind blowing.